Probably not the way I wanted to start this video or post this video or anything, but I need your help. I have never, except for one time in 2016, really truly asked for help, monetary help. I need help. And let me explain why. And many of our family members will watch this and already understand, but if you're just new and you don't know who I am, you don't even have, nobody has to do anything. First of all, let me make that clear. Like, I am so out of my element and out of my mind right now, I don't know what to do. And I don't care what anybody says, like, oh, it's just, all right. For those of you guys who have been with me for since the beginning, I get those comments all the time. Our family is like, oh, I've been here since I was in elementary. I've been here since I was in middle school or college, or through the births of my babies or the death of my parents or family or your pets. You guys know that I've had one companion. And by the way, I'm out of tears. I don't want to hear it. She's not crying. She's not whatever, because I don't want to think about it right now. I have one day. My companion was Munchkin. I got Munchkin at a pet store for trading a MacBook that was like, it was like bricked. I think it was like dead, but the owner of the pet store was like, I could take it, I can refurbish it or like do something with it. Munchkin was the last of a litter of Munchkin cats in 2014 at a pet store called Gittler's Aviary and something. He was always a scared cat, but he always trusted me. He's been with me through every move I've had. If you know my story, you know that I was very, very broke back in 2016, or through 2014, through, he was there through the birth of, or like the growing up of both of my children, when my kids were gone, when they were brought home, like he was there through all of it. He's been there through my whole life. He is my soul pet. He is my life. He's my life, okay? This cat I love equally as I love my family, as I love my kids, as I love my kid's dad, as I love anything in this world. He is my soul pet. He is everything. This cat, day and night, comes to my door. He's at my side. He's the only one. I'm the only one in the house. I mean, he loves Satori and Odin, but he only comes to me. This cat is strictly my pet. He goes around the house. I have Duncan and Windsor, my two dogs. These dogs protect Munchkin. I have two Bengal cats. He is the soul cat. You guys know about the lawsuit I was in with Munchkin. This cat is the most expensive damn cat. He's cost me over $30,000. You guys know how special this fucking cat is to me, okay? So, about a year ago, Munchkin started having upper respiratory infections strictly on the left side of his nose. And in the link I'll post below, you can view all these results. There's absolutely everything there. Put it in ChatGPT if you don't understand, because I certainly didn't want to listen to the doctor. So anyway, a year ago, he started having, my heart is racing. He started having these upper respiratory infections on the left side of his nose strictly. The doctor, our vet, started giving him doxycycline, and it worked wonders. It took away these infections, or what I thought was infections. It took them away, okay? They went away. And then they would come back. And, as time went on, throughout the past year, and it was a little over a year, it would go on, and then it would go away with the doxycycline, and then one day, the doxycycline wouldn't work. And even after the 14-day of suspension that I would be giving him, it wouldn't go away until the day of. So instead of taking 3 days before it's starting to work, it started taking 7 days. Instead of 7 days starting to take to work, eventually it made it to 14 days. And then it stopped working. And then, Munchkin kept getting this scab on his left nostril. And then it started in his eye. And his eye would start to leak. And I'm like, well, what's going on? And, we would keep taking him to the vet, and they would start giving him these injections. in his back of like another antibiotic, and it just wouldn't work. So everybody, including the vet, nobody thought. They were like, oh, he's just antibiotic resistant. He's struggling, like he's just old, he's just not responding to it. So finally, the past month, 2 months, he started snoring when he breathed. And I know in, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like, I know in pets that, that's usually a sign of asthma. So they prescribed him an inhaler. And this was years ago, they prescribed him the inhaler, but, they thought, oh, it's just progressing asthma. So I go, and my vet gets him into internal medicine. It's a vet hospital out in Pittsburgh called Blue Pearl. Thank you, God, for them. And thank you, God, for my vet. And thank you, God, for everyone, right? And I pay $3,000 out of pocket for his CT scan because I just want to know what's going on. Because I, in my head, was like, oh, it's a polyp. It's a polyp. Cats get polyps. And when I go and I take Munchkin, and that's the head of his GoFundMe, in the link I'm going to put, I took this picture of him right before he went back for the CT scan, and the doctor's looking at me kind of weird, and she's like, well, polyps are only seen in kittens. And she was real sweet. My head's pounding now, and because my heart's racing, and it's just like beating against my head. And she comes back, or she had me wait outside, and I was by myself, mind you, because my kid's dad just got into a motorcycle accident, so I'm taking care of him because he broke the lower side of his back, and his bike is totaled, and all these things are happening, and I'm just like, okay, I'm here by myself. I drove 2.5 hours with an anxiety-ridden cat who's sick and is snoring through his mouth right now, and I get a phone call, and she's outside, and she's like, do you want to come in for the results, or you want me to just tell you on the phone? I'm like, just tell me on the phone, because I got to make a phone call to let, and I'm like, oh, it's just going to be a polyp, and they're going to be able to remove it. And she basically says, no, unfortunately, it's a tumor, an aggressive cancer that has eaten into the left side of Munchkin's nostril, into the back of his throat. It's going down his throat. All the results are in, you can see them, and if I'm explaining something wrong, just look it up. And it ate away at his face. It ate away at his skull and is now pressing up against his brain. So in my mind, I did this when my mom was passing. I did this when my dad passed. I'm like, oh no, like treatment will just bring him back. He'll just bring him back. Like that's how it's going to work, right? And she's like, oh my God, honey, I'm so sorry. Like it's at end stage. Like there's, and Munchkin already has chronic kidney disease, and he has a enlarged heart. He has a heart murmur, and that's at like stage 3. But I'm over here like, no, like he's fine. He's going to get better. I'm like, we can start chemo, because she had mentioned chemo, and she's like looking at me like I'm a jackass, which I am, because I always do this. I do this even though I'm rational, and I'm like, no, there is a way we can fix him. I can get the money. Like I can ask for help for someone, because like I don't like asking for help, but I can ask for help. I can ask for help, and people, they have hearts, and like, no, I'm not saying like that, but I'm like, people can help, like they will help, right? And she's looking at me, she's like, honey, no, like this is it. This is it. Like we're surprised he's even alive right now. And she's like, if you don't consider putting him down in the next couple days, he's going to go critical, which means that the tumor is then going to completely block his airway, or he's going to have a seizure, or he's going to bleed out from this tumor because of how large it is. So basically, I scheduled euthanasia, and my birthday's this Wednesday, and the only time the local euthanasian can come at home is on Wednesday. And I can't believe I'm going to put this video up of myself right now, because I know that I am like manic and going crazy, and I'm really struggling right now, because I'm trying to accept the reality of my situation with everything else going on. And I think to myself, I don't want my cat who has anxiety to look at his mom and be like, why are there people coming in the room, and why are they going to inject something in me? And I've never done at-home euthanasia. And I see all these TikTok videos of people putting down their pets all the time. And I'm just like, oh God. And I cry when I see them, because I'm like, this day's never going to come for Munchkin. Like, it's never going to come. You never think it's going to come, and you never think it's going to be something like that. His cat, I am alone. I have my 2 kids and my kid's dad, who I've been trying to get out of this for years. And he's the only one who's like is a cat, you know, you don't go to your children and talk about marriage problems. You don't put them through that. You don't ever make your kids feel like they have to be a parent ever. So this cat, I'm like talking to him for years, man, like, you know, through everything, through my brain fog, through my thyroid surgery, and, you know, all the findings and everything that I've ever been through. This cat has been there through everything, because I'm scared and I don't ask people or tell people anymore for help. I used to get on here and just bitch with my first world problems, but here we are. And I'm losing him. And, you know, I thought that he was going to have more time. And every Christmas, the 2 Christmases or 3 that have come since his surgery, I thank God or whatever source is out there. And I'm like, thank you for bringing him into another year that I have this cat. I swear to God, we have a stocking for him, and I buy him treats, and I put more effort into him, and he's my soul pet, and he's dying in front of me, and I didn't even think, and now all of it makes sense because he was rubbing his face on, oh my God, and my fear is that it's eating into his brain. They're coming on Sunday because we got the full results, which is, like I said, is in the link. I can't even believe this is real. Like, we're like about to go to war, and I'm like, I know. But in my world, in my reality, this is what it is. So I made a GoFundMe, and I'm asking for help. Please help me if you can. If you can't help monetarily, please share. I'm not even keeping the comments on this video, and please don't go to my other comments and say anything. I can't handle it right now. I just can't handle it. I can't handle it. What I want to do, because they're like, you know, I have to pay $600 for him also out of pocket for the at-home euthanasia, which I'm so blessed and grateful that I have. Do not think, please, for a minute that, oh, she has 1 million followers and she can afford this, and no, I can't. No, I can't, and I can prove it. Right? But I'm lucky. I'm blessed enough to be able to do the at-home euthanasia. I am blessed to have been able to afford that CT scan. But I don't have the money anymore. Like, I've drained my savings. My savings are gone. You know, I do sponsors every month at the end of the month, and it's like I'm still like falling under, but I just gave all this money up. So I made a GoFundMe to help preserve his body. I want to bring his body home for myself. If you want to look more into it, I'm working with family. The link of it's down in the description. I'm working with a pet service, and I am going to, hopefully, if I can get to this goal, pay them and bring his body home to preserve. So I'm asking if you can help me. If you can't, just disregard this video, because I'll be back eventually, but I can't come back and film right now. I just can't. I can't do content. You know, usually I have an excuse like, oh, you know, I have something going on, and you guys always are like, she always does this. Like, yeah, I know. But I can't. I'm being completely like, this is my reality right now. My hands are sweaty. Like, I'm going nuts. Like, I have cried all the tears there is to cry. Like, I got sponge mouth because like all I've been doing is crying, because like when I sit and then my thoughts come in my head, I'm thinking of all these irrational thoughts. Like, one of them was like, I'm like, well, when he dies, I was like, what if he reincarnates and can't find me? Like, what is that? Like, I do this every time, and I know rationally this is the best thing for him, even though he's still alert and he's playing and he cuddled with me earlier. She's like, no, he's gonna go critical. Then our other vet was like, no, like, he should have been put down when this was found. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm, 1, telling you guys what's going on because I haven't filmed in 2 weeks, and 2, I'm asking for help. And that's all I got. I can't sit here and be, you know, my normal, like, very direct and, like, articulate self, because I'm not right now. I'm not. I'm in shambles. My daughter's at her friend's house. My son's helping my kid's dad at the grocery store. And, like, I'm here, sitting on my floor, like a Trisha Paytas video. I'm going to end this, and I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to post this link, and I'm going to turn off the comments. And I will be back. I will be back when I've grieved. I will be back when I can handle this. But I am asking for help. This is Friday, June 21st, June 20th. And they come on Sunday to put him down. And I don't even know how to spend my last moments with him, like the last day, because he's not a cat who does anything but be with me. So he's just going to sleep all day, and I'm going to hold him. But that's it. Then that's it. then he's gonna wonder why somebody's coming into his space. And yeah. If you can help me, I would be so honored and grateful. If you can't, if you can share the GoFundMe link, please help me bring him home and preserve his body. I want to keep his body, please. If not, I get it. This is a first world problem. I get it. Please don't come at me. Please don't comment on my other videos. Please don't make me turn off the comments on everything. Please. This is just me, reality and real life with we're about to go to war and like there are people dying. Like Kim, there's people dying. I know. But I need help. Please. This is so awful. This is so embarrassing. I look insane. Look at the bulging in my forehead. All right, family. I love you. I gotta go. I can't handle this. Please help me. Please share the video. I will be back in a couple weeks.